Welcome to CFMOTO. Here I'm going to do a install review of this Carpuride W702s Pro, and this one has the TPMS. And the reason I went with this product is because it looked pretty good. I've seen some reviews on it and it looks like it works fairly well. They have a couple of models. This is the bigger model. This is the 7-inch screen. So this is the box, and look. It's a waterproof navigator. It says so on the box. And I'm going to put this on the Chinese food Moto, otherwise known as the CFMOTO. My new bike. It's IP67 waterproof and some compatibility with, and I know it has you can add SD card, also has voice controls, music, and it has Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. So let's open this bad boy up. And if you like this product, there's a discount code. If you use my CFMOTO name when you're purchasing it, helps the channel out. Get a small commission on it. So just want to let you know. So let's see what's in this box. Got some nice packing on it. Ooh, that's a big screen. That's pretty big. There's a unit. Here is the back of the unit. Comes with a key, and that key actually helps you secure it to the motorcycle so it can't get stolen, and that goes in right there. We'll see how that goes. There is I would believe the power for it that goes in. So this is where you can hook up another item to be charged on it. Then you have the on and off. And this is where you put your SD card by taking out these screws. So it looks pretty nice. It's nice and big, so I like that. So here's the powering options. This one is going straight to your battery, which that's what I want to do. So that I can get the power from the battery. It also has a controller on here, and I'll find out more about what this is. It looks like there's you can answer phone calls from your handlebars and through your headset. You can also hook up a headset to it, so that's cool. Let's see what else is in here. All right, it's got a wrench and the TPMS sensors. You just take off your air caps and then you put these on, and it will tell you what your PSI is on your tires, which is pretty cool. It's marked FW for front wheel, RW for rear wheel. This is a mount as well. Different mounts you can use. And it comes with Allen wrenches that you need, as well as the bolts for it. This is 4 bars. If you want to connect it to a bar and you have a skinny bar or a large bar, you can put these on. It'll keep holding it in place. This is a power cord if you want to hook it up to your USB. And as you know, on the CFMOTO on the side, there's a USB that you can just plug it in. So that's cool, a cool option with it. So I'll check it out and see which one is better. And then there is another bag with all the bolts, as well as an Allen wrench with that. You can see some of them have the blue Loctite on them, so we'll see which ones work out. And then finally, this ball mount right here, where you can connect it if you want to stick out a little bit, or if you want it to hook it up to a bar on your handlebars. Sorry, if you want to hook it up to the ram mount on your handlebars, if you have a ram mount on your handlebars. Just goes in there and clicks. Also comes with a big manual with a bunch of stuff in here. Here's the remote control. To answer the call, you push this. To hang up, you push that button, and the home button goes to your home screen on your CarPlay. So yeah, gives all the instructions about how to use Apple as well as Android, so that's awesome. You can use one. I use Android. And then you can connect headsets to it as well. And you can have two-person communication mode. And it also has a compass with a barometer and the TPMS tire pressure monitoring system. So these are all great features that it has. And it has auto brightness adjust. And I don't know why you would use it, but it has a TF card for audio and video. So you can watch a movie or video or something if you want to. And it talks about how to use the Bluetooth calling. Yeah, that's about it. Let me see if it has the, yeah, here's the installation wiring diagram of what you want to do. Okay, so what I decided to do was not use the RAM mount thing, and to change it, you just have to take the screw out here. And then remove this and the ball comes off, hopefully. Yep. And then there's a screw right inside of here that I will take off as well. These are the same size screws, as you can see. So what you do is you take this mount and you put it exactly like that into it, and then you put the screw back in. There you go. So that's the mount for it. And you can see that it connects to here on the back, and you can remove it if you need be. So that's what I did. So we'll figure the rest of it out, and then we'll put it onto the motorcycle. By the way, I wanted to say that I got a mini bar. It's this, and I have to put that together. This is from an Amazon purchase, and I'll show you this later. I'll put this together and show it to you later where it goes. There's a plate on top of the CFMOTO that this replaces. So put that together and I'll show you, and I will start the install. All right, so look at this mess I made. So I wanted to show you, it didn't have any instructions on how to put this together, but you can pretty much figure it out. I'm going to do this really quick here. There's these little screws. I'm going to put some Loctite on them just because I don't want it spinning around. And then put them in here, and then it attaches to this bar. Like so. And same thing. Put some Loctite on here. Let's see if this is the right one. Is it? Looks like this size. That is. So I'm just going to tighten it lightly so I can attach it to this bar right here. That attaches like that. Same thing, you always want to Loctite these ones so it doesn't vibrate loose. They're all not the same size, so manufacturers pay attention, they should all be the same size screws. So you only need one tool versus two tools. And I hand tighten them so that you don't trip them out. I think some people skip this part to show you how to do it, but I just thought I'd show you how to do it. Is it a mystery for me? Do I know it's correct? Probably, but we'll see. So yeah, get some blue Loctite in that. Then let me see what size that is. That's not the correct size. All right, so first things first, I'm going to take off this windshield because You have to get back here to get to those bolts, and there might be a way to get the wire up to the Carpuride. So that's what it looks like, and then these two bolts have to come off right here. As such. And I didn't want to put anything on this bar for like GPS or anything because it seems like it'd be moving all over the place. So I'd rather use this piece down here. And so here's the piece that I built earlier, and it goes right here. And again, I'm gonna Loctite it. And this isn't moving anywhere, so that's great. Okay, so when you're putting it on the bar, the two tabs have to go on the top, so you want to put it on like this. Like so. As you can imagine, it would be difficult to do this with the windscreen on. And I'm just going to finger tighten that for right now because I'll adjust it once I get on the motorcycle. But you can see it's going to be right there, hopefully in the center. And this is why they give you this little nubby, because no one could steal this bracket unless they have a tool for it. Okay, so it's on there loose, so if I need to adjust it, that's where I'll adjust it. And here are the wires. I guess I can put this on first. I have to find the tool for it, and it will go right here. And if you work on motorcycles, these things are cool to have because they help with all of these little Allen bolts that you're doing. This is the right one. This is a 2.5. And it comes with these rubber pieces on it, so you just put it on the inside like this. And again, I'm not going to tighten it all the way because I want to make sure it's positioned right for where I want it to sit. So it's good. It's connected to it. Now the hard part, we're going to figure out where the wiring goes. My understanding is there is an accessory right here, but I'm going to get heated grips later on. It's right here, but I'm going to get heated grips later on, so I'm going to keep that one. So I'll probably have to take off this side of the fairing and go all the way to the battery back there. So I'll show that to you in a second here. I just want you to know there's these two greens right here. I tested this. I have a ohm meter that I tested to make sure it turns off when I turn off the key, and it did. So I don't have to tap into any of the fuses or anything like that. So thank you, CFMOTO, for putting that on there. So more to come after I start taking it apart. Okay, so I'm going to take off this panel first and this panel just to see if I can get the wire all the way through. To take this panel off, there is a Allen right here, and I believe it's the 5mm. Let me check it out. Yep, 5mm. So all right, so what I did was, I just want to show you, I took off this panel here, and that was pretty easy. There's a bunch of pins on the back of it. They just pop in there like that. You take off, there's 3 screws, one right here, one right here, one right here. They're actually Allen bolts, and then there's one inside the fairing right here. So took those off, popped the panel off, and then I ran the wire under here and then through here and then up through this panel, which I popped off just to get it through. And here's the wire coming out. I'm going to show you what it looks like connected. These right here are the auxiliary plugs. The red is positive, the green is negative. So I'm going to connect it to this. And these work with only with the key on, so you won't waste the battery on it. So I'll turn the key on here, and then you'll see it come up, and it works. So I'm going to put it all back together and then show you what the finished product is, and then I'll give you a review on this thing and how this works. So yeah, just wanted to show you what it looked like. All right, so I finished doing it all. Here's what the wiring looks like. Tucked it in nice, taped it all up, and then can't see any wires running down. And this is what the display looks like. So I'll give you a review once it's all done. Talk to you soon.